Shalom. Shalom and welcome. This is Man's Final Steps, a continuing series to those who would be among the ranks of the 144,000 and multitude mentioned in Revelation's 7th and 14th chapter. Today is December 27, 2013. My name is Symmanayah, and in this segment of Man's Final Steps, it is entitled, A Spiritual Quake Has Begun. A Spiritual Quake Has Begun. My brothers and sisters, allow me to begin with defining the word quake. It is to shake or vibrate, usually from shock or instability. Another meaning could be to tremble or shudder, usually from cold or fear. Now allow me to present the following verses for this segment. Again, the segment is entitled, A Spiritual Quake Has Begun. Revelation 3:19 states, As many as I love, I reprove and discipline, so be ardent and repent. Hebrews 12th chapter, verses 5 through 11 reads as follows, And you have forgotten the appeal which speaks to you as to sons. My son, do not despise the discipline of Yahuwah, nor faint when you are reproved by him. For whom Yahuwah loves, he disciplines and flogs every son whom he receives. If you endure discipline, Elohim is treating you as sons. For what son is there whom a father does not discipline? But if you are without discipline, of which all have become sharers, then you are illegitimate and not sons. Moreover, we indeed had fathers of our flesh disciplining us, and we paid them respect. Shall we not much rather be subject to the Father of our spirits and live? For they indeed disciplined us for a few days, as seemed best to them, but he does it for our profit, so that we might share his apartness. And indeed, no discipline seems pleasant at the time, but grievous. But afterwards it yields the peaceful fruit of righteousness to those who have been trained by it. I ask you, my brothers and sisters, can we discover promises of correction, reproof from the Almighty Father Yahuwah in these verses? Is it possible for true believers to be refined and perfected into the wholesome worship and obedience necessary for growing into maturity? Keep these questions in mind. I submit to you, we will witness a refining process, a process that will intensify as we get closer to the return of our Mashiach, our Messiah, Yahushua. It will become more critical to respond with precision like never before. We will see reproof, discipline, and judgment beyond what we've witnessed in times past. We will come to realize a spiritual quake has begun, mainly due to the limited time we have left before the Mashiach's return. Consider, my brothers and sisters, that there are hundreds of thousands of different interpretations of beliefs in what is truly right. Another way of putting it is there are diverse religious beliefs across the planet. Many of us fail to realize there come times when people are delivered from erroneous and wicked teachings. Many of us have awakened from various deceptions, especially regarding the true name of the Almighty Father Yahuwah and Yahushua, our Messiah. Do we think for a moment that there will not be any others delivered from deception? It would be wise to come to grips that there will be many, a multitude of people who will be delivered from deceptive teachings and wicked guidance. Yes, comparing these to the population of the planet, it will be only a remnant. The 144,000 and multitude are being refined, and in their perfecting process, deliverance will come from strongholds which must be removed. I am suggesting, my brothers and sisters, that there will be those among the ranks of the 144,000 multitude that will come out of the great tribulation, that will be delivered in due season from wicked and erroneous teachings as they pursue righteousness. Given the magnitude of different religious beliefs, whether we dismiss the terms religious belief or not, there is still a massive diverse group with different interpretations of what is righteous. Deliverance will come to the pure in heart, those who truly are seeking. He who gives breath, a heartbeat in life, shall find deliverance. Yes, deliverance will come to those who desire within their inward man to discover what really is true and righteous. In other words, my brothers and sisters, we will witness converts come into the truth with each passing day. Keep in mind also 1 Peter 4:17, because it is time for judgment to begin from the house of Elohim, and if firstly from us, what is the end of those who do not obey the good news of Elohim? My brothers and sisters, given all we have been taught as well as instructed regarding this journey, and knowing that end times are indeed before us, our time on this planet is coming to a final end, then it would only be wise and safe to come to grips that a spiritual quake has begun. Something to bring about the proof that is necessary for people to discover what truly is righteous, who truly is almighty. This shaking in the form of a quake, as I am persuaded to say, is occurring across the globe. People are running to and fro trying to discover what must be done. Individuals are fervently trying to discover what's true about man's existence. Some moving about to disprove information with expectations of finding the truth after they disprove all that is a lie. There are others who are trusting their academic wits and skills trying to discover and master truth. I would be remiss if I left out the scientific group who seek in their own prescribed ways to discover truth. Believe it or not, the lists and methods for trying to discover what is true goes on and on and on. He who knows the heart, mind, and body of man, he who hears the inward and outward cries from man will respond. The Almighty Yahuwah is his name, and it is through his set-apart spirit sent in Yahushua's name that we will find deliverance, guidance, perfecting, and refining. If you can accept that in these last days there's much work to be done, if you can accept that there will be those who will be delivered, those who hunger and thirst after righteousness, who will be delivered into the hands of the Most High, it should not be hard to realize that a spiritual quake is necessary and has begun. A quake that brings in its wake proof, that remove all doubts, that clear our eyes and open our ears. A spiritual quake that will intensify and be convincing to those who are hungry and thirst after righteousness. Yes, these are indeed man's final steps. Who has equipped themselves with the right mindset to receive those who will be awaking? There will be those purged and those removed. There will be those who will come into the fold, into the ranks, as they are refined, as eyes are opened and ears are made clear. Out of these humbling events will emerge individuals who have witnessed that a spiritual quake has begun. There will be those who will participate in what is necessary, those who will join the ranks of the obedience. Many will face much surprise. The shaping and structure of the end-time obedient will reflect what has been written since days of old. Continue to be encouraged, my brothers and sisters. Until next time, my family, brace. For as you identify a spiritual quake has begun, expect a refining, a perfecting result in you, in us, one towards another. Expect the face of the Spirit of Yahushua to be lifted up. Expect to discover what is righteous, what is necessary to make us more and more refined in our worship, in our obedience, in our walk. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, remember, these are man's final steps, and there will be no rewind buttons. We will not have a chance to do it over again. So pray and choose wisely which direction you will go. Until next time, my brothers and sisters, shalom, shalom, shalom.